Okay, Westborough TV, we're ready to go. Good evening. It being Tuesday, July 20, 2021 at 6:04 p.m. I hereby call this meeting of the Westborough Select Board to order. Please, if you are willing and able, rise to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. So our agenda's been posted. Our agenda's been posted and has been scrolling on the screen for those viewers at home. At this point in the meeting, we often walk through all the openings and town boards and committees. Given the length of our agenda this evening, we want the folks here to participate. We'll forego that. That information is scrolling on Westborough TV's stations on Charter and Fios. It's all available also available on the town's website. So if you are interested in serving the community in any way, shape, or form, reach out and we will match your interest to an open community or board opportunity and assignment.
Better than Match.com.
Better than Match.com, thank you. I will get in the number of folks here for the second item on our agenda, which is the police department ceremony. I'm going to use my chair's prerogative and delay open forum until after that agenda item. And so at this point, the first item we're covering today is the police department ceremony, introduction and swearing in of the new personnel and the personnel. Chief Ward.
So I'd like to thank everyone for coming, those that are home watching the Select Board. It's been an interesting year and a half for your Westborough Police Department. We weathered the storm well, and that's because of our fantastic team. You know, I'm honored to work alongside and lead amazing men and women, and I'll be reading a brief bio, and I'm sure you will agree with me. You know, we 3.5 years ago, we decided we were going to hire extremely hard. There was a couple of reasons for that. One, the folks we serve deserve it. The officers that work here need to have the very best. So our process is very strenuous. And I say every day I'm surrounded by rock stars. So I'm going to introduce you to our newest Beatles. And we're going to start with Officer Alicia O'Brien. Officer Alicia O'Brien, she was raised in Connecticut, began her law enforcement journey in Westborough, New Hampshire PD, where she served for 4 years. Prior to her law enforcement career, Officer O'Brien served active duty in the U.S. Army, deploying to both Iraq and Afghanistan. Officer O'Brien received her master's degree from Vala Regina University. She's currently assigned to the Community Policing and Social Media Unit, and also part of our Honor Guard. She was hired by the Westborough Police Department in December of 2019. I want to also commend her. She was recently the Employee of the Month of the Town of Westborough, and she currently serves on the Westborough Veterans Advisory Board. And I think that's important to note that many of our officers you'll see in their bios do a lot outside of Westborough. So they're committed to the community, they're empathetic, caring police officers that are giving their own time, giving back for others. Basically, her family members, she has a twin sister, Becca, with twin sons, Jackson and Declan. She's going to be pinned by her husband, Trooper Sean O'Brien. Next, Officer William Ethier Jr. Officer Ethier was born and raised in Auburn, Massachusetts. He graduated from Auburn High School. He's currently enrolled in the bachelor's degree program in criminal justice through Anna Maria College. He worked for the Uxbridge Police Department from 2016 to 2019. I hired him there for a reason, and he's here for a reason. Family members, his mom, Helen Ethier, dad, Bill Ethier Sr., his sisters, Michelle and Aaron, brothers Matthew, Aaron of Auburn Fire Department, and his other twin brother, Christopher Ethier. He's going to be pinned by his wife, Bridget, and son, Logan. Officer Peter Girardi, Jr. Born and raised in Worcester, Mass., graduated from Holy Name High School. He graduated from Worcester State University in 2015 with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. He's currently enrolled in a master's program at Anna Maria College. He was hired January 2nd, 2020. Family members, Deborah Bernese, his mom, Peter Girardi Sr., father, Brianna Girardi, his wife, and Gabriella Girardi, his daughter. Christian Girardi, his sister, who will be pinned by his wife, Brianna. Officer Thomas Tepper. Born in Poland, moved to the United States when he was 4. He was raised in Somerville, Mass. He moved to Conway, New Hampshire, where he worked for the Conway Police Department for 5 years. He graduated from Somerville High School, studied graphic design and commercial art at Ethier School of Art in Boston. Currently working on becoming a member of the crime scene unit with the Westborough Police Department. He was hired by Westborough PD on April 1st, 2020. His family member's wife, Becca, his twin sons, Jackson and Declan, pinned by his wife, Becca. Bowden Buchanan. From Stoughton, Mass., originally born in the Ukraine. Bilingual, he has an associate's degree from Ethier Community College, and he's currently enrolled in the bachelor's program at Anna Maria College. He worked at Attleboro PD, Cohasset PD. He was hired 11/9/2020. He's part of our community policing unit and our bike unit. Officer Raymond Joseph Vala. He was raised in North Grafton, Mass., graduated from Grafton High School, obtained a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Westfield State University, currently pursuing his master's degree through Anna Maria College. Worked as a reserve police officer in Westborough for 3 years. He was hired by the Westborough Police Department March 27th, 2021. Family members, mom and dad are here, Claire and Roy, pinned by his wife and mom. Pinned by his mom. Officer John Sweeney. Officer Sweeney is originally from North Attleboro. John received his master's degree in criminal justice leadership from Northeastern University. Officer Sweeney began his career with the Northeastern University Police Department, where he was certified as a rape aggression defense instructor. Officer Sweeney comes to us from the Massachusetts State Police. Westborough PD hired him this past July 9th, 2021. He also brings several other special assignments to the police department, such as crime scene, family members, wife Gabriella, son Theodore, and daughter Evelyn are here today. He'll be pinned by his wife Gabriella. Who's not with us today will be sworn in on August 24th is Officer Jonathan Hale. I'm happy to report he's on his honeymoon right now, and unfortunately couldn't be with us today. I would ask the town clerk to please come forward and swear in our officers.
So with all of you, you kind of just turn towards me and raise your right hand, just a little, come to the top. Okay, if you'd raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the United States of America and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and will support the constitutions and laws thereof, and that you solemnly swear that you will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon you as a patrol officer for the town of Westborough, and will obey and be bound by such laws, rules, and regulations as are or may be from time to time laid down for the government and of the town of the Westborough Police Department. So help me God. Congratulations.
Pending our officers, could you please come forward? So I'm honored to say in 3.5 years, we've hired 17 police officers and we've promoted 8. Our newest promotions are here before you tonight. We're going to start with Sergeant Christopher H. If you could come forward. Sergeant Alicia was born and raised in Westborough. He graduated from Westborough High School. He received his undergraduate degree, bachelor's degree in criminal justice with a minor in psychology from Worcester State University. He obtained his master's degree in public administration from Anna Maria College. He has several specialty assignments with the Westborough Police Department. He's a field training officer, a drone operator, part of our crime scene unit, defensive tactics, use of force instructor, and he's also in charge of our reserve police officer force. I also want to say he's an assistant hockey coach at Westborough High School, and that's what I say about our officers that are giving back beyond their role in law enforcement. His mom, Joan, dad, Bruce, sister Katie, wife, Ashley, son, Carter, daughter, Carson, and he'll be pinned today by his wife and son. I would now request that Sergeant Greg Shipper come forward. Sergeant Shipper is from Denver, Colorado. He has a Bachelor's of Science in Kinesiology from the University of Northern Carolina and a Master's degree of Public Administration at Anna Maria College. He comes from the Lakewood, Colorado Police Department. This is a police department of over 400 sworn personnel. In 2016, he was the Employee of the Year for that agency. He worked in Lakewood from 2005 to 2017, and we hired him in Westborough July 2018. He's also in charge of our honor guard. His wife Shannon and daughter Tessa is here today, and they will both be pinning him. If I could have our clerk swear our silence in.
If you would raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the United States of America and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and will support the constitutions and the laws thereof, and that you solemnly swear that you will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon you as a police officer sergeant in the town of Westborough, and will obey and be bound by such laws, rules, and regulations as are or may be from time to time laid down for the government and of the town of Westborough Police Department. So help me God. Yeah, congratulations.
Those pending our sergeants, please come forward. That concludes our ceremony for today. I want to really thank the board for allowing us to come before you. For me, it's a celebration. Like I said, it's been a tough year and a half, and I want you to meet and see who your talented, outstanding officers are that selflessly serve this community every day during very difficult times. Work every day, and it's just an honor. We're honored to serve, to be a part of this department, and be a part of this community. Thank you very much for the opportunity that you've given all of us. Thank you.